세러데이 쇼다운. 하나생명 e스포츠 대 디플러스 기아.
The pike could have been the end.
The Blitz, you know, it can take over the game, but it's very volatile. I feel like the Fearex comp in general is very volatile.
Yeah, and
that seems
the
a lot
other
more
hook
stable,
champion, yeah.
you know.
Oh, or
that seems very good for Execute.
That's very true, and I actually think that this is the best way to do it. You just pick the champion that Execute has been by far the best on. The drafts on it. All right, let's do it. Let's jump onto the Rift for game number 2. And so you just passed out.
I just passed out, and the thing is, I did this to him on 3 separate occasions, and he's still my friend, which I don't know why.
That's the kind of forgiveness that you need from a true friend.
Yeah.
That is okay. That is a great stun on to Closer. Of course, you can just press that button. That is why the Talia does just kind of work.
If that rocket hit, I don't think he would have died, but definitely would have been getting very chunked out. They're not looking mid. Remember, Closer has no cooldowns apart from the flash.
Yeah, that's another seismic shot. There's a flash forward from Peter, and Closer going to waste no time. He flashes, and that is going to be Calyx following up.
Season's doing trades, and the knockback here. Yeah, really solid. I think ultimately had to flash the knockback there. Closer did.
Yep, beautifully done.
And yeah.
And it's Dundun, right?
Oh,
He's never going to be worried. As maybe they should, as Peter is not going to be able to flay away the horse lady too easily, and it's just going to be a kill going over to Henna. Yeah, unfortunate position here for the Thresh.
Did his base get interrupted by like an extendo beam or something? I really am curious how he ended up in that situation. I'm sure we're going to replay to add some context, but yeah.
Things like that just doesn't feel as important. The Super Mega Death Rocket is going to stop Closer's back. That's annoying.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought so, but I've never tried. So perhaps this is the game.
Yeah.
This is the strat.
Whoa.
This is why they picked Talia K'Sante. Everyone thought, oh, it's because they're both 2 very strong champions. No. It's for the wall dry combo.
Yep.
I think that's a skirmish where you're liable just to end up losing it.
Whoa, there's a flash as immediately Cleanse gets Jiwoo out of there. He also has to flash in that moment as cease and desist on top of Willa, who does leap onto Henna here, and he's going to survive. Oh my god, Execute able to lock down Sylvie on the other side of the fight, though.
Peter?
Okay. Gonna flay back Execute. There's a flash. Magnus Storm crash down on top of Jiwoo as well, who does manage to take the lantern this time around. Calyx with a decent disengage onto Willer, and they do manage to take down Henna. No Zeri in the fight. Jiwoo is also well and truly out of it. 200 health and running the other direction. Still, it's a win for Nongshim as we transition over.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, finally it is going to achieve some resolution as now Closer finds Calyx. There's the flash out of the way as perfect execution comes in, but he misses absolutely everything else. Cease and desist comes down, and now Calyx has got him at arm's length. 5-point strike doesn't work, and there is the punch to the noggin as Sylvie locks it down.
We'll see the replay, so checking the brush with it. Does find the Akali, flash the knockback, and then it sidesteps the Q there, but I think it was a bad angle from Closer, and then just didn't have anything left at the end, you know, ran out of steam.
Yeah.
It was that Q that was missed there was the critical one, and, you know, it's good sidestep from Calyx, but,
Dundun is pretty tanky. Sylvie not going to find the Vault Breaker this time around.
Yeah, no ult available for Sylvie on the back of that previous play, so no fight to be started.
Yeah, having the extra health, I think, has looked pretty good. As now Willer is going to dive on top of Calyx. Dash Cannon is going to connect this time around, and there is the kill. Some revenge for Closer as Execute roams on down as well to make sure that there is no counter kill. So able to get one back here is the Akali player, and don't really worry too much about it. That is going to be the outer turret in the mid lane going down, though. That could be even more valuable. So that's something that they will care about. It's also going to extend that gold lead a little bit further out as well, although it is still sitting at only about 2.5k. No real worries there as we move towards.
Closer is doing the walking version of TPing, where you just kind of walk behind them.
Yeah. That's kind of working out. You can see Nongshim now moving down, wanting to try and grab Closer as there's Weaver's Wall. And Calyx, they do get the teleport out. And now Clear is going to have to do some side steps, do some trying to escape from this one. Does manage to do so pretty comfortably, but they get the perfect execution out of Closer. Sylvie has taken some damage, as he generally has throughout this game, but now Fearex gets some pretty guaranteed control around this Drake. No Weaver's Wall, no cease and desist. to try and help out with this one.
I will say, denying the flank, pretty massive. You can see Clear's still looking for it, but losing the Vial definitely hurts.
Oh, Execute, he could find a huge angle here as now they try and pull back Clear, but there's a Magnus Storm. Not as big as it could have been, but it's still going to be good enough as Hannah locks down the first, grabs the second. It should be a triple, and there it is. Closer going to tidy up another. There goes the Jinx, and Calyx on his birthday is the last man standing. Execute just walks up to him, and now Hannah is going to complete a Quadra as well. And you can see 3 items and a Zeal for Jiwoo as well. So this Jinx starting to get online as there's a teleport. They're looking for Clear. Cease and Desist can come on through, and he does manage to tag him. Weaver's Wall delivering the Talia over the top as Clear able to slice and dice and try and get himself out as into the Shroud goes Closer. Perfect execution, but I don't know whether it was named correctly for this one as Willa gets a lot of Counter-Strike value, but everyone is sort of just going in one by one. The Magnus Storm doesn't really get it done. The Jinx goes down, but the Cassante is gonna be enough damage in the end. And Execute, he ain't doing nothing. It's a Quadra kill for Dindin. And going for a bit of an optimistic siege. There is Jiwoo taking a land to try and get himself out of there as Clear's going to get hooked. Back Calyx goes golden nicely, but it's not going to be enough to keep him alive. Seismic shove, and they do manage to throw back the Akali. So from the grave, they get some kills, and now Jiwoo's getting excited. They're diving on top of Hannah, and Dindin, with all this extra money, is an absolute monster. And now he has a Jinx who's still alive. As Nongshim, they'll get another Quadra, and now they'll deal with this outer turret.
And that is the Jiwoo you can trust in the late game. Great flash. Just as you saw the moment they all look to dive. One of the Jinx, he manages to find an angle, manages to get away, and with another Quadra kill, Nongshim firmly back in this game. Gold now even from such a deficit before, and honestly, they might just
game
end. Yeah, Jinx with resets.
It's 20 seconds until Closer is back up again, and I don't think Execute's going to be able to do anything on his own. Jiwoo, he's got teammates that can tank up these Nexus turrets. This is Dunzo. We are going to a game 3. Unless Execute has anything crazy to do about it. I just don't know whether he does.
Oh, they've got it.
He's the only one here. Okay, Closer is going to be up, but that is going to be it. There goes the Nexus, and Nongshim are still in it.
Such a factor. And yeah, just ended up disrespecting the Jinx, I feel. This pick really came alive in the latest stages of the game.